What's up guys, it's your boy Barca Boy 103. Today we're going to be reacting to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. We have more details about the Mino Raiola Joan Laporta meeting that happened on Tuesday, and how Joan Laporta asked about 4 players: Erling Haaland, of course, who is the #1 priority, Paul Pogba, Mazraoui, and also Xavi Simon. And there is a possibility that Simon and Mazraoui can bring down the price for Erling Haaland if we take them for free. Big discussions about that. And also, Onana calls out to Barcelona to offer him a contract. He wants to return to Barcelona, but Barcelona have now offered him a full agreement, and he wants that agreement because he wants to make a return to the camp now, and he's asking Joan Laporta to bring him back and provide good competition for Marc-Andre ter Stegen. And lastly, on sale, Samuel Umtiti is being linked with a move to Benfica. Benfica want the center back, but the center back does not want to leave unless they can match his economic demands. And also, the club are trying to get rid of Philippe Coutinho and Samuel Umtiti in the January transfer window. But before we get into it, make sure you guys smash that like button down below. Let's try to get the 200 likes in this video. It'd be very much appreciated. And also make sure you hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already. And let's get into it. Let's start off with the transfer news over the past 24 hours. The first topic we're going to discuss is about that meeting between Joan Laporta and Mino Raiola on Tuesday. Because besides from Haaland, we also talked about other players with Raiola as well. And Sport came out with an extensive report from that meeting saying that Joan Laporta met with super agent Mino Raiola in Turin. Apart from Erling Haaland, who is the priority of course, they also discussed 3 more players. Those 3 players are Paul Pogba, Xavi Simon, and also Mazraoui from Ajax. Firstly, on Paul Pogba, they came out saying that Paul Pogba ends his contract with Manchester United at the end of this season. Signing a midfielder is not the priority for Xavi, but he would not close the door if Pogba arrives on a free transfer. I think completing Haaland and Pogba, even with the CBC deal and all the sales, maybe could be possible, but with not all of them being done, it's going to be next to impossible. Would I go for Pogba? Of course, on a free deal. He's a quality player. I would do so. But again, I kind of agree with Xavi, who should not be the priority. But of course, you cannot reject a world-class player on a free deal like he does. So we'll wait and see if we offer maybe a contract to him that's, lower wages, more variables, all that sort of stuff. Maybe he'll join, maybe not, but most likely he won't. The next one, though, that could join is Xavi Simon. Sport came out saying that Mino Raiola wants to place Xavi Simon at Barcelona. He could arrive for free, but he's not the priority for Barcelona at the moment. The club doesn't see him as an improvement on what they have right now. And if he does arrive, he would alternate between Barcelona B and the first team. Now with Xavi Simon, the rumors are that Raiola is going to give, Barcelona and Joan Laporta a discount on Erling Haaland if they take back Xavi Simon. So say, for example, Raiola's commission is 40 million. Like, okay, I'll ask for 10 million, but you have to take Xavi Simon back to Barcelona. That's what the rumors are right now. They're going to use Xavi Simon to bring down the price of Erling Haaland because he wants to come back to Barcelona. Barcelona not really fancying it, but Raiola may push that move for him to, bring down the price for Erling Haaland. We'll wait and see, but again, right now he's going to be leaving PSG on a free deal, and he does want to come back to Barcelona. So I'll have to wait and see what happens with this situation, but to be honest, if we do bring him in to bring down the Erling Haaland deal, I have no problem with that whatsoever. Right now, I'd probably say like 40% chance he does join and 60% chance he doesn't join. The next player is Mazraoui, again coming from Sport, of course. They came out saying that Mazraoui ends his contract with Ajax at the end of the season. He will be a free agent, and since the Sergio Dest continuation is not guaranteed, Mazraoui's name is taken into account at Barcelona. Now again, another right back for free, move on to Sergio Dest, bada bing bada boom, 30 million in the bank, in the pocket. That's what Barcelona are trying to think right now. They want to replace the former Ajax right back with the current Ajax right back. So I would probably do this, to be honest. Sell Dest 30 million. If this is what the club are thinking, of course. Sell Dest for 30 million, bring in a free agent on a free deal to replace him. Bada bing, bada boom, plus 30 in the profit in the budget as well. So we'll wait and see on this one. But again, I'd probably put it at like a 50-50 right now. It all depends on if we sell Dest. If we sell Dest, increases in a high possibility right now in the Dutch media. They are linking Mazraoui a lot to Barcelona. I think it all depends though on the sale of Dest. If we sell Dest, possibly it could happen 100%, but if we don't, I'd see it very, very unlikely. But the main reason for the meeting was, of course, for Erling Haaland. Sport came out saying that Barcelona want to sign Erling Haaland to make a statement. He is the club's #1 target, and Mino Raiola knows that. So he's looking to do a joint operation with other clients. This would lower the commission. So again, including Xavi Simon or maybe even Mazraoui in the deal, Laporta is already making moves. Again, trying to sell Coutinho, Umtiti, renegotiating that CBC deal as well. Cope have come out saying that it is clear that Joan Laporta will do everything possible to sign Erling Haaland. Barcelona have in their favor the good relationship with Mino Raiola. So that's the benefit of Barcelona. We have the best relationship out of all the other clubs, Man City, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, PSG, with the agent Mino Raiola. Joan Laporta, very, very good friends with Raiola, and that does give us the big advantage over those other teams. Marca have come out saying that Erling Haaland is Joan Laporta's great ambition. The president has spent months looking for economic formulas to sign him and also taking into the player and the agent's fees as well. And Laporta's main goal is working on making Raiola lower his demands. So again, it's the commission that's the main issue for Barcelona. His father and his agent want around probably, I'd say, 50 to 60 million euros combined in commission, which we could barely afford Haaland's contract, let alone the commission. And of course, the release clause of 75 million euros is going to have to be activated this summer. That's Juan Laporta's goal right now, to lower that commission. Now, all the reports we just talked about, Fabrizio Romano came out back in those statements on his YouTube channel. He made a YouTube video about it. He came out saying that the Barcelona-Raiola meeting was very positive. Nothing advanced quite yet, but Barcelona are keeping tabs on Haaland, Pogba, Simon, and Mazraoui. Barcelona want to have a good relationship with Raiola, and they can do business in the coming months. So again, I think the main thing to look out for in these reports is that Mazraoui or Simon could be included to lower the commission of Raiola for Erling Haaland. That could be a possibility. I think right now Simon is more lucky than Mazraoui. If we sell this, Mazraoui becomes a real opportunity. Hell, we could even bring in both players. We'll have to wait and see. But again, what's very, very clear is that the number one target for the summer transfer window is going to be Erling Haaland. But of course, the summer transfer window is not for another 6 months, but there is a transfer window coming up in the next 2 weeks, and that is the January winter transfer window. And Barcelona have a lot of objectives to achieve in that window. Candacer came out saying that Barcelona will try to make 2 signings in January, not counting Dani Alves. Possibly the most likely scenario is going to be Ferran Torres plus a striker. Right now, the striker favorite is Edinson Cavani, and Joan Laporta will try to sign Erling Haaland next summer. So again, to prevent any confusion, Erling Haaland, of course, will be for the summer transfer window. In the winter, the priority right now is Ferran Torres plus a striker. Who's the striker right now? The favorite is Edinson Cavani. It could be Arturo Cabral. It could be maybe Julian Alvarez. Hell, it could even be Dusan Vlahovic, and we bring him in on a cheap deal. But of course, Florentino get a man and get like 70 million euros. That's basically Erling Haaland's release clause. No point in doing that whatsoever. So we're gonna have to wait and see what happens and how Barcelona will plan this winter transfer window. But again, the priority is a winger, Ferran Torres, and a striker, most likely being Edinson Cavani. Now, for a player that we've been linked with in the past, but not being linked with at the moment, and who is a free agent this upcoming summer, is Andre Onana, who we can all agree on is desperately needed at the club to provide competition for Ter Stegen. He came out doing an interview with Sport. He came out saying that obviously Barcelona is my first option. It is my home and I grew up there. I continue to be in contact with Barcelona. I have a very, very good relationship since I left, and Barcelona is my home, and there always have been contacts with the Barcelona board. Laporta, what are you doing? Get off your ass and sign Onana on a free deal. He also said in that interview that I have I've been talking with Inter Milan, but no full agreement has been reached. This is the opportunity. He wants to come to Barcelona. He's put it in the media saying that I want to return home, which is Barcelona. Sign him up. Get rid of Neto. Bring in Onana to provide some good competition for Ter Stegen. That way when we bench Ter Stegen, we don't have a crappy goalkeeper. We have a proper goalkeeper who can play. I think this would be an absolutely world-class signing on a free deal, of course, in the summer, because right now he won't leave Ajax. I think Juan Laporta and Barcelona have to make at least an attempt. If he says no for the terms and conditions and the money, then okay, but you gotta make an attempt. This is one of the best free agents on the market right now, one of the best up-and-coming goalkeepers and current goalkeepers, and of course, he hasn't played for a year or so because he was banned for drug allegations or whatever that is, but nonetheless, he'd be a perfect sign for Barcelona, so let's hope that Barcelona make him a contract offer. Let's now discuss the players who have been rumored to leave Barcelona over the past 24 hours. The first player is Samuel Umtiti, and there's actually a club interested in him. Fernando Polo from Deportivo came out saying that Benfica want to sign Samuel Umtiti in the January transfer window after failing to sign him last summer. Umtiti's entourage said that his priority is to stay at Barcelona, but if Xavi asks him to leave, he will value an offer which satisfies him sportingly and economically as well. For their part, Barcelona want to reduce the wage bill in the winter transfer market to be able to sign players, and one of the players whose exit with the club prioritized is going to be Samuel Umtiti. Again, we're in the same situation. A club wants Umtiti, he does not want to leave, yada yada yada. we gotta start pushing. This is an opportunity because, of course, Benfica want to sign him because one of their center backs, I think it's Vermiso or something like that, got injured and he's out for the rest of the season. They need a center back. They want Umtiti. Umtiti is kind of open, but he wants to stay at Barcelona. He wants to earn his money. He wants a good sporting project. I mean, Benfica are in the round 16 of the Champions League. We're in the Europa League. That's already an upgrade. So we'll have to wait and see. I am desperate for this man to leave the club. He's, played one game this season, this whole entire, 6 months. He's not providing anything, and he's also earning 250k a week sitting on the bench. But Fabrizio Romano came out saying that Barcelona hope to find a solution for Samuel Umtiti and Felipe Coutinho in January, and they're working on it. But right now, there are no contacts between Benfica and Barcelona for Samuel Umtiti. So just rumors at the moment, just the beginning, just some speculations right now. I think if Barcelona can get rid of one of these two players in the winter transfer window, it would be more of a success than signing, Ferran Torres or Cavani or whoever. Honestly, just getting rid of these wages, because of course, Aguero's leaving now. He's going to be retiring. Of course, we all know the news by now. That opens up some wage margin. Apparently, Ferran Torres will be taking up that wage cap for Aguero, taking probably his number as well. So we do have some space for one signing, but to make more like Cavani and other ones, we gotta get rid of these people. Umtiti and Felipe Coutinho earn a combined 700 or 650,000 euros per week. We could sign 7 quality players. You can get Erling Haaland plus 2 other players for that. I promise you. Give Erling Haaland 400k a week. You got 200k a week left. 100k Ferran Torres, 100k Cavani. Bada bing, bada boom. It's that internally, the weekly wages. It's that easy. The problem is getting rid of these two players. We'll have to wait and see how it goes in the winter, but they are the 2 priority exits for Barcelona in January. Now, just before I end off this video, I want to discuss some of the news surrounding Barcelona over the past 24 hours. Firstly, on the future of Yusuf Demir. And this is coming in from one of the most reliable sources in Austria. They've come out saying that Yusuf Demir does not play at Barcelona because the club did not want to pay his 10 million purchase clause right now. They need the money to sign players in January. If anything, they can sign him after February, when his transfer will be part of the next economic period. So of course, the current economic period ends in June, and Barcelona have to show that their balance is all worked out, their money is there, yada yada yada. So they purchased Demir right now. He plays all the certain minutes and games, all that sort of stuff. That 10 million euros will go towards our January transfer budget, which right now we don't want to interfere with whatsoever. We barely have any, and we absolutely need every single penny of that budget. So what Barcelona are going to do is not play him that much, so they don't have to automatically purchase him. They're going to wait till after February, when it's going to be the next economic period for next June 2023. That way they can play him, use that money then. So that's why Yusuf Demir has not been playing that much, and also why Barcelona have been putting out the rumors in the media saying they're not going to really purchase him. But theoretically, Barcelona will most likely purchase him, but after February. Now, the final topic that I want to discuss before I end off this video is about the rising star over the past month or so, which is the new Barcelona winger in Abdi. I want to tell you guys all the details about how he's coming to the Barcelona first team, and also some news about maybe him going to the AFCON in January. Firstly, Noussair came out saying that Barcelona offered 1 million euros plus 5 million in variables for Abdi, but Hercules rejected it. When Ilaix Mariba was sold to RB Leipzig, the CEO Fernando Rivera authorized to pay Abdi's 2 million release clause. In other words, without Ilaix Mariba being sold, Abdi wouldn't be at Barcelona. So if Mariba was not sold, Barcelona would not have been able to purchase Abdi because they offered only 1 million plus 5 million in variables, but Hercules wanted that 2 million euro release clause. So I guess shout out to Ilaix Mariba. And Gabriel Sanz Mundo Deportivo also came out saying that Barcelona signed Abdi from the 3rd Division club Hercules for 2 million euros. The former technical secretary of the club, Ramon Planes, was key to the deal. He insisted on the signing, and Abdi was first spotted by a former Barcelona B player in Alfaro. So again, another Ramon Planes client. Pedri, Araujo, and now Abdi. This guy has made 3 great promising signings for the future, and he needs to get more credit for that. Of course, he's now left the club. He's a big loss for Barcelona, probably one of the only good appointments that Bartomeu has done. So again, shout out to Ramon Planes. But there is a little bit of a scare for Abdi, because Mundo Deportivo came out saying that Barcelona will lose Abdi in January if he is called up to the Moroccan national team for the African Cup of Nations. The AFCON will take place from January the 9th to February the 6th. Among other games, he could miss the Spanish Super Cup as well. Now this, when I first read this, I got scared, because we desperately need Abdi right now, even without the signing of Ferran Torres, and we do end up signing him. But thank God that is not the case, because TV3 came out saying that Abdi will reject the call up for the Moroccan national team if he is called up, because his priority is to stay secure and become a first team member at Barcelona. So no worries about Abdi being called up for the Moroccan national team for the AFCON. If he is called up, he will reject it because right now his priority is Barcelona over the Moroccan national team. If he does do that, if he does stay, he does play a lot, he could be a first team player next season. And again, he's one of the rising stars of the Gems of Barcelona B, and of course of Ramon Planes as well. Of course, last year we had Pedri, this year we've had Nico and Gavi, and also Abdi. A lot of rising stars over the past year or so, and Barcelona want to put their full trust in the youth, which of course is due to the bad financial situation at the club. But again, Abdi is fully committed to Barcelona and he wants to become a first team member. So that was my reaction to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and of course leave your thoughts down below in the comments on everything we discussed. The main thing I want to know firstly is about the meeting between Laporta and Raiola. Who do you think will join Barcelona? Erling Haaland, Xavi Simon, Paul Pogba, or Mazraoui? And also, if Erling Haaland has to join and you have to bring in one of the other two clients in Mazraoui and Xavi Simon, which one would you choose and why? And on Andre Onana, secondly, do you think he'll join Barcelona or not? Do you think there's even a possibility? Do you think Laporta will contact him and offer him a contract? And lastly, on Felipe Coutinho and Samuel Umtiti, who do you think will be sold in January? One of them, both of them, or none of them? And of course, make sure you guys subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Take care and Forza Barca.